Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rimworld, a colony simulator. Wow, that's just wonderful. That's just great. Already off to a great start. But before we get started with this, I should probably explain a couple of things. Well, I guess just one thing. Basically, I am streaming this and recording this at the same time, so you might be seeing this on Twitch. You might be seeing this on my YouTube channel. I don't know. But I will be doing both at the same time. This is the first time I've ever tried this type of experiment before, of streaming and recording at the same time. So I don't know how the quality is going to be. I don't know how it's going to work out precisely, but we're going to give it a try. And yeah, if you're watching this live, good for you. If you're watching this from YouTube, then awesome. But this is kind of what my new idea for how I'm going to run my YouTube channel is going to be for the time being. Mostly because I've been a very, very busy bee recently, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to play a new colony. I already have some things saved up. Oh, before anyone complains about me not telling you what mods there are, this is the part of the video where you can stop it and look through the mods that I have, because I have so many mods that I don't want to list them in the description of the video. But basically, the mod that I'm going to kind of theme this around is Zombieland, which is obviously adding zombies to the game. So if you're not familiar with Rimworld, you'll just have to stick with me and I'll show you what we're all about. So we're going to do Crash Landed. We're going to take Cassandra ×2. That means we can have twice as many people. I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. We'll do some challenge for the time being. I'm not the best at this game yet. I'm still kind of learning it. I have, I think, 50 hours in, which might seem like a lot, but this is a fairly in-depth game, and I'm not the best gamer anyways, so let's just do that. We're going to do a 50% global coverage, and Stelium, randomized seed, village, sure, village works, and we'll just do normal on those. So this will generate a large world for us, and then we are going to be able to pick a spot for our colony. And that's really what this is. It's a colony. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic colony simulator. Man, why can't I say that word correctly? But with certain aspects of science fiction also present. Okay, so this is some Zombieland settings. So we're only going to have the zombies appear as events, because I just don't want the screen crowded with them all the time. They will come from the map edges. Zombies will attack human-like creatures. Zombie senses will be normal. They will rage if the group gets too large. I don't want zombies recovering from injuries. That doesn't make sense. Zombies should be easy to kill. Zombies will eat injured creatures and corpses. No suicide bomber zombies. That doesn't sound like a very fun thing. We'll do 3 days. 500 zombies is max, though. That seems like a lot. Okay, I think I'll switch it to 100. Instead, that seems like quite a bit. And then zombies per colonist, I'm probably gonna put that at 5, honestly, for the time being. 5 or 10 maybe. I mean, they're not terrible to kill, but man, they can just swarm your people if you're not watching. Yeah, I'm gonna put 5. Let's see, there we go. If they're calm, zombies walk at 0.2 times speed. If they feel excited, we'll put that to 1.2, whatever. Risk that zombies bite is infectious, we'll just put that down to 25%. Time until infection is known, we'll put that at 0. We want to know about it immediately. Time infection is treatable, 1 day, that's fine. Duration of infection is fine. We do want treatment in a bed stops infections, though. As I said, I'm not the best player, and I don't really want everybody that's bitten by a zombie to immediately die in this game. It's just not a game where I feel comfortable micromanaging things so it doesn't happen. We don't want our survival modes to turn into Twinkies, because I think that's just silly. Automatic avoidance of zombies. We could have zombies affect danger music. Yeah, we'll put that one on, and we'll use custom textures, and we'll press next. And this is the world that's generated for us. There's your South Pole and your North Pole. It's got a lot of desert in this area. Oh, that's arid shrubland, actually. That's not desert. That's extreme desert and desert. I've never started a colony in shrubland, desert, or extreme desert. I've only ever done it in temperate and boreal. I haven't even done rainforest. There's tropical rainforest as well. So factions, we have 2 pirate groups that are already here, and then 2 tribes, one of which is hostile to us, and there's only 1 Outlander Union, which is like a more high-tech, kind of, well, I guess modern tech, high-tech. Tribes are obviously very low-tech, and then pirates can be a bit mixed. This is fine. I usually like to have I like to have 2 Outlander groups, but this is fine. I don't mind. So now we have to decide where precisely we want this. And first of all, I'm going to pick advanced, and we're going to pick a large map. We're going to pick that large of a map, 325 by 325. And I'm thinking maybe up here somewhere, because all the factions are present in this area. And maybe we'll do it in a temperate forest or borealis. I mean, I could attempt something new, but I kind of like the aesthetic. I also really like to have mountainous areas. Rivers are nice as well. This is kind of my standard start. So there's granite, marble, and limestone in this area. We have a 50-day growing period. That's pretty good. Average temperature is 68. That's pretty comfortable. Maybe we should make it more difficult. Maybe we should be up here in the borealis. 20 days. 20 days just isn't a lot of time to do much. Okay, there's 30 days and an average temperature of 55. So that's a bit cooler. We're really close to 2 tribes. The Union's over there. There's pirates there, and there's pirates there. So I don't know if this game judges your interactions with people based on your relative distance to them, but if so, then we should get visitors from all of them, which is good. In fact, we're really close to these guys. They're yellow. Yellow is friendly to us. So these guys are hostile, these guys are hostile, and these guys are hostile. So I think we'll do this. 30 days of grow time, so it's not as bad as the boreal area, but it's a bit more restrictive than where we were when we were down here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I have prepared carefully, and I have already prepared a group to go with. Now admittedly, this group is pretty good. The point of this, I think, is to see just how far we can go. If you want super challenging gameplay, once I get comfortable with things, I can change the difficulty up if that's what you guys want. But until then, this is my zombie killing squad. These are all part of a special forces squad that landed. That's why they're all in uniform. They all have pretty good shooting skill, and they're all at least semi-interested in it. So they also have really good equipment. I have a weapon mod, so we have some good stuff there. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start. Confirm. We're not going to do anything too wild or crazy, but I wanted a strong core of people to start my colony off with. You know, they're the zombie killing squad, as it were. 6 people, which is a pretty large group to start with. And right now I'm searching for anywhere that doesn't have immediate access to the edge of the map. So anywhere the edge of the map is, raiders will spawn from there and zombies will spawn from there. So anywhere that protects against that. So it looks like this whole mountain right here blocks off that side. So the most interesting areas for me to build are going to be here with that pond or here. And I'm kind of favoring this. The only problem with this is it does have a wider range to defend. I'm going to have to defend here and here, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So first things first, we are going to go ahead and set up a work schedule for everyone. We'll do manual priorities. Everyone's going to be firefighters. Everyone's going to be patients. Who's our best doctor? Mary the medic is our best one. Then we'll put the rest here at 2 and then 3. Bed rest we will have at 1. Again, I'm not the best at this game, so if I'm doing things poorly, like poorly optimized, I do apologize. I am down for taking some feedback, if you have any that you are willing to give, but I'm just kind of putting 1 at the top for now, and then everything else at 2, and then 3, and then 4. Handle 1. I'll put 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Negotiate 1, 2, and 2. Cook 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. You kind of get what I'm going for here. Hunt is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Structure is 1, 2. And this is just, again, our base group of survivors. So once we have more people, they'll be able to help our guys to do these various things. They have 0 skill in this. Maybe we'll put these at 4 too. They can just kind of help if they are absolutely needed. But this just gives it so that everybody has kind of a max priority, so everybody's kind of very, not segregated, I don't think that's the correct term, but that everyone knows what they have to do. Everyone has very specific orders. They're not super generic for the most part. Obviously some of it is, but for plant cutting, let's just go off of the growing number here. 2, 2, 3, and 3. Smithing. Looks like our cook is going to be, he's going to be our best at all this stuff, 4, 4. So I think we'll put him at 1, 1 for this. He's the best cook and the best grower. So we're going to have to get somebody in here that can do smithing and crafting better than he can. We'll put him at 2 for those for now. They will not be his primary responsibilities. Well, we can put them at 1, I guess, for now. And then we'll put these guys at 2, 2. Yeah, the beginning of the game is a bit of setup, unfortunately. But you need it to make things go smoothly later on. Man, why can't I get that on the first try? Just 4, 4. There we go. Art. Go ahead and give you that. 4. And then we'll just leave these guys with 0 art skill at the bottom. Okay, everybody wants haul at the highest. Oh, we have 2 people that refuse to clean. We have our researcher Alice and Kepler the leader refused to clean, which is unfortunate. And Alice refuses to haul anything as well, but she is quite intelligent. Not as intelligent as I thought she was, but 8 is a pretty decent score for research. And we will just put all that there. Boom, there we go. All that's done. Now we can do stuff. Now, oh, that's what I was going to change. So I have a sniper rifle here, an AWM, and after more testing, I really don't think I like the sniper rifles. I just don't feel like they perform very well, especially for hunting. If you have somebody supporting with a sniper rifle, it's not too bad, but like anytime there's somebody in need of primary firepower, it just doesn't seem to quite get the job done. Okay, so all of them have that. I do also have a mod on so they can have a secondary melee weapon, so if something gets too close to them, they can drop their gun and pull out a knife. So I have knives here for them, but we will get to that in a second. So let's go over here. I think we're going to build here and in here. So I think we'll do storage in this area for the time being. Just trying to decide how I want to utilize the area the best way possible. I think for now we'll want to start out in this small area, so we only have to defend from this one spot, and then we'll expand into this more open area. But I feel like this could be a good stockpile area, especially starting out. Go ahead and make it roofed for the time being too. And we will disallow corpses and allow chunks. And for now, we'll just allow everything until we get something built for food. And let's go ahead and start things off. And we're going to unforbid everything so they start hauling things. Not sure what are they, oh, they're building the roof right now. Okay, that's fine. Restrict, this is the other thing we want to do. So we're going to leave them 1 hour in the morning to do whatever they want. And then 3 hours in the evening That should give them enough sleep. They're sleeping from basically 10 o'clock to 5. That should be fine. And then we will force upon them joy at this time frame. That should work. Just trying to think if I've done anything else. I don't really work with restricted areas, although that might be a good idea. I've just never micromanaged to that degree before. But let's go ahead and get ready to build a structure here. So we're going to build a bit of a kind of a barracks to start off with. Kind of that sloth's kind of in my way there. Yeah, so we'll build a bit of a barracks here. So we have 6 people, so we're going to need 6 basic barrack rooms. So we could do something like 4 by 4 for a barracks room. That'll give enough room for bed, and yeah, we'll do 4 by 4. And we will make sure to provide doors, obviously. And we could do 4 by 4 here. I think we'll put the kitchen in this area too. I'm just not sure where yet. Okay, we can do this. That's right. Start building. Go ahead and chop down all those trees. Good. Good, good, good. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get you to equip plastic steel as your secondary weapon. There you go. Now you can go back to whatever you were doing. Go ahead and speed things up a little bit here so the process isn't so long. That mega sloth's just sitting right where I'm trying to build is a little annoying, but I can't remember if mega sloths become angry if you shoot at them. If they don't, then I would shoot at him, but if they do, then I don't think he's something I want to try fighting. He seems like he could be a bit strong. Go ahead and build a roof over all of that. We'll go ahead and mine that too. We'll just put a general order on that. Next things up, we probably want to put some beds in there. I don't know if we'll be able to finish all these beds before it's actually time for them to sleep, but we will try. Go ahead and haul that urgently. Next thing we want to do, once these beds are complete, is we're going to want to build a kitchen area. There's a hidden area there. I don't know how big it's going to be, but I think we'll build the kitchen right here. Like right in this area, and then we can build the freezer kind of off here. The only problem I foresee now is getting power into there. We're gonna have to mine through here, I think, and put our power sources out here is my idea on that. So what I think we're gonna have to do is do a bit of mining in this vicinity. Maybe something like that. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Just get rid of that, and we will see. I want the beds done more so. They're more important to me. Area revealed. Okay, it's just a small thing. New lovers, Anton and Alice. Okay, so I'm going to keep that up, or I'm going to forget their names. You can look at relationship tab, but I'm just going to keep it up for the time being. We'll want to make a double bed for them as soon as possible because that will give them more happiness so they can bang. Banging is good for morale. Let's speed this up to full speed now. I already unforbid everything, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. And that's all roofed, so that's good. Okay, we now have a hole here. That's good. Now we can build like a wood wall in there and then put power through it, which is what we're going to need in this little area. So that's all fantastic. I kind of want to know what's in these structures, so I am going to have them deconstruct it. I might integrate this into my buildings over here, but probably not. Doesn't seem that important, but let's go ahead and speed things up again. All the beds are complete, so they will have a nice place to sleep on their first night. Okay, yeah, nothing too interesting revealed there, so just continue speeding things along. Defenses are going to be super handy. From what I've played of the mod, once zombies start showing up, having defenses is really, really handy. And we're kind of in the middle of the map, so yeah, we're pretty much in the middle. Oh, there's some wreckage down there. We can, in fact, let's just click select similar and see if we can find any other. Oh, there we go. Deconstruct. See if there's any more out there. I don't think so. I think that was... Oh, nope, there's one more piece. Good. Let's deconstruct that as well. Let's try and get those deconstructed as much as possible, because once the hordes start arriving, that's when things get bad. To move around the map anyways, solo. Once you have when you have your team, like especially with these guys having really good assault rifles, it's pretty easy to take down at least the early levels zombies, the early wave zombies. As long as they're grouped up, but one person can get mobbed pretty damn easy if you're not careful. That's the only time I have had casualties with the zombie mod with the settings I've put on it. I personally feel like the zombies shouldn't be... I like more like the Walking Dead zombies, kind of slow, meandering, really easy to take, you know, kill one at a time, but once you got a horde, that's when things get tricky. So let's see. Medicine is fine. They are fine as well. Okay. So, I apologize if you can hear that. It's just my water bottle. And that is my Coke from my meal I had. So I do want to mine out this area before I kind of... Well, let's just look. What we could do, actually, is... we could build the structure for just trying to think here, because it'd be nice if there was a walkway here too, so there was less likely to be people walking through their area. So what if we do something along... What are you doing, Alice? Oh, you're digging at sandstone? How successful are you at that? There you go. Let's haul this urgently. Wow, that took up an entire day mining that out. Okay, well, that's okay. And we are going to build something like this. I'm just leaving that open so they can finish that corner piece. Sometimes they don't like getting to it if I fill it in. So I guess we'll do something like that for now, and then we'll see just kind of how it forms up. We have 813 wood, so we're still perfectly fine on the wood front. I'm pretty sure that they deconstructed that. I don't know if they deconstructed the ones over here. It's hard to say. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. History tab, got it, marked as learned. Sidearms. I'll keep that up. I might read it off time, but I'm not going to read it with you guys sitting here. Let's just go ahead and speed this up a bit. Make this zone also roofed. Tomorrow we really need to have this done, so this is of the utmost importance for tomorrow. Just throw those down there. And what I think it will work the best is while they're asleep, we can kind of mess with this a bit. We can make this like our kitchen production area with cutting board and the stove, and we can make behind it our actual our AC. Or we could do, I kind of want to mine that out real quick. Yeah, I think that would work the best. Something like that. And we can put a door there as well. Then maybe a door here. And then we can make an eating area right here. Yeah, that sounds good. What do you think? That looks good to me. That sounds a-okay. So let's go ahead and let's just set up the orders for... Well, let's let them do that first. That's more important. And then power is what we need to start worrying about now. So I need to see, so there's no overhanging. So this shows you where there's roof, either roof that you've built or an overhanging of rocks. Jesus, wow, my voice is cracking. It's been a while since I've talked like this, though. It's been a while since I've recorded a video. Which, if you're watching my YouTube channel, you know that I haven't posted a video in like 2 or 3 months. And I apologize for that, but there is a reason for that, which I'll probably get into sometime. But basically, it just comes down to well, I guess I'll just explain now. I got a new job. I got a new job as a loader operator at a mine, and I've been working like 70-hour weeks. And I just recently was able to get my schedule down to more manageable 50 plus school. So as you can imagine, I've been a bit busy. So yeah, that's why you haven't seen much of me recently, but I'd like to still do this. This is still what I like to do for fun. I still like playing video games, and I still like making videos of it and posting it online like everybody else in the whole world does. In fact, I walked into Best Buy the other day, and fucking hell, they had all sorts of YouTuber, they even advertised as YouTuber microphones already set up for people, which is really crazy. That tells you how many people are trying to do this. No, I don't want to twist it. So I'm just trying to decide if I want solar. I probably want some solar panels over here, perhaps, to start off with. That should be fine. We only need one, really, for the time being, and we will... Actually, no, cancel that. We're going to put it... First of all, let's put a battery here. Then let's put a solar generator here. That should work out fine. And then we do need to build a roof over the battery so that nothing bad happens to it. We can go ahead and mine that. And then we can put power. We can go ahead and put... we can go ahead and put a power line all the way through here, just like so. And then we can begin production. We can put in a butcher's table. It is a little crowded. I'd like it if it was 3 spaces, if I had one more. I mean, I could dig into the mountain a bit more. It might be the best way to do this. Yeah, let's get a little bit more space right there. I think for now we can make this work, though. What we'll do is we'll just put a butcher's table. Yeah, see, I wish that was a 3rd. I guess we can put one there with a lovely little chair there. And then we can also put a lovely little... let's go ahead and speed things up. Let's go ahead and put a electric stove also right here. Go ahead and grab a chair, put that there. Unfortunately, you can't uninstall and reinstall these production pieces, which is very unfortunate. But let's go ahead and get a temperature cooler. I think these we can reinstall, and we'll put it right there, because that's going to be really important. And then we're going to go ahead and make a new zone. Now, I do have a mod that lets me have more in-depth zones, but I kind of tried it out, and I just don't like the multitude of colors and stuff. I might use it for certain things, but let's just go ahead and... Okay, so corpses. We don't want human corpses, but we do want animal corpses in here. This will be our freezer. We do want food. Manufactured. We do want textiles, I think. That includes... Nope, not textiles. We want medicine and we want drugs in there. And then raw resources, we want plant matter. That's like our hops. Yeah, those things I think need to be refrigerated. Okay, we'll do that. And we will set the priority to important. So they should start hauling things over here immediately. We will set the temperature in the room down to just below 34, because 34 Fahrenheit is freezing, which is what you need to do to keep things to not spoil forever. Yes, I am using Fahrenheit and not Celsius. I know, but I grew up in America, so that's just how it's got to be. Okay, so I could have probably waited because they are almost done with that. Next thing I'm gonna want to do is I'm probably gonna put a wall here so that just so nothing gets instantly in here. Visitors, a group from the Gorkoborla of the Mesa are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Lovely. Let's go ahead and speed things up again. We have 65 meals, which is okay for the time being, but it's not great. We'll want to definitely improve that as we go. We'll go ahead and give a haul priority here. And then I guess we could expand this just a bit. Now, let's keep it as it is. We're going to run out of space hauling all these chunks of rock, though, which is the unfortunate part. But we will, I think tomorrow we'll have, I think it's Mary who's tunneling so much, or Iskra. Are doing so much mining. So we'll just have them mine out to here. And I think we'll give ourselves a shortcut right here, and we'll just expand this a bit because we need some more storage areas, some generic storage. Where are these guys going? They're just going to chill. Okay, cool. We also need to start a farm as soon as possible. Now, I do have in here the I do have fishing pier. I have the fishing mod. However, it does seem that you can just fish your way through anything. Like, you just catch fish like there's no tomorrow. So it's a bit cheesy, and I'm already using some mods that make certain things cheesy. So I'm not going to use the fishing pier unless I absolutely have to. It's kind of an emergency thing. If we can't make enough food from farms and hunting down animals, then I probably just deserve to die. But we'll see until then. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get them starting construction on this. And we'll expand out to here eventually. This should give us a bit more space once we do. Especially since people don't have a lot of orders. We will give them some more orders, though. We're going to need to clear this area, so we'll just go ahead and start chopping down some trees. We can increase the stockpile zone already to a pretty good amount. Something like that for now. And then we will go ahead and cover up this area with roofing. Like so. Go ahead and cover that with roof. Mad animal. A local hare has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Where is it? Oh, it's really close, actually. Bourbon. Let's draft you for service. Hopefully you can kill the mighty hare before it kills you. Yep, you were able to. Good job. Finish off hare. Also, Kepler. What does Humps have for sale? Probably nothing interesting for us for the time being, but don't forbid it. Let's see. Steel club. Yeah, I don't want to buy a steel club. Simple steel simple helmet. No, not really worth it. Oh, we still have the knives we need to give away, and no, they don't really have anything interesting. So Kepler has a knife. Anton does not have a knife. Mary does not have a knife. Iskra does not have a knife. Okay. So everybody else should... Wait, what? Are we missing a knife somewhere? I swear... Oh, maybe I didn't give it... I don't think I gave enough knives once I changed it. Okay, so Bourbon doesn't have a knife for secondary stuff, so that's okay. So let's go ahead and get this going. Once that's built, we can move everything down one, just so there's a walkway back here, and it'll keep the freezer where we need it. We don't have to move it whatsoever, which is going to be nice. Go ahead and give that order, and then we will go ahead and give this order. I should have just waited to build this. This is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We do have 1,000 wood still, so that's not bad. Oh yeah, I was going to build an eating area now, which could be built... Oh... I think what we're going to need to do is mine this, and we'll build an eating area out of that. We need defenses. Zombies are going to start appearing soon, although the first ones aren't too bad. Let's go ahead and speed this up all the way. Stockpile zone we will increase and increase. I don't know how long I've been recording for or streaming for, but it's 9:11 now. I'll just keep doing it for a little while. Go ahead and stock some wood. Good. We have 1,500 wood, so we're gloriously okay on wood. And indoors is still great here. So now we can increase this stockpile zone to here. And we will delete that part of it. We will create a new door there. And then we'll begin the deconstruction phase. And tomorrow, once we finish this stuff, which should have been done earlier, once that's done, we will probably expand a food area. Maybe start on some defenses, maybe start on some more housing. We definitely need a bigger room and a double bed for Anton and Alice so they can get their freak on. But what we can do right off the bat is we can, while everybody's sleeping, just go ahead and do this. I kind of want it, so how many is this? This is 7. 7. Okay. And boom, right there. Okay, orders, deconstruct this. And they can work at these benches. It's not like they're blocking the way. They can walk over those chairs. It's just annoying to me. Oh, deconstruct that too. Yeah, so we can't even reinstall this, which is silly. But either way, we'll just go ahead and do that. Have them deconstruct those bits and pieces there. And we should start planning, honestly, where some other stuff is going to go. Also, we can go ahead and get started on floors to make them a bit more happy with their environment. Like so. So they're going to start putting wood flooring into that area. We could also do a bit of a... okay, so they did that, so let's go ahead and put new benches down here. Oh no, that's not what we want. Cancel. We want the electric stove there because it's got to reach the power, and then we'll have the butcher table on the other side, and then the chair we will reinstall here. The visitors didn't really enjoy their stay. Well, that's not very surprising because, well, I'm still a new colony. I do have a mod in that, like, it's like hospitality or something. So it makes that kind of stuff a bit more important. I think what we can do is expand. I think what we're going to do is we're going to expand to have a bigger bedroom up here with a double bed in it for the time being. So we'll go ahead and have that be mined out. I think we're going to try and get a bit more power generated as well. Yeah, maybe a second one of these, or maybe it'd be a good time to just throw in a wind turbine. Shouldn't be anything blocking it right here. That should be an A-OK spot for it. Yeah, we'll just put one right there. Then we will put some more batteries back here, so we'll have them mine that out. Go ahead and go full speed. Look at that. Things are coming together. It's looking great. If I change this much, yeah, okay, so I put a roof over that already. That's good. So many chunks though already. We need to build a stone cutter's bench pretty soon. But for now, this should do us a-okay. I need to go back one more. Because they don't like the visuals of the stone. The stone is not pretty to them. So I need to make sure that the walls are even here to decrease the hate that they will have for that area. Yeah, come on, finish those two. There we go. Awesome. Okay, structure. I don't want people... We'll do that. Then... How many is that? That's 9? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we do 3 big, no, 4 big, that's a bit bigger of a room, at least for now. We can change these into other things too later down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Like that. Like a boss. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that, I think. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What am I do wrong? Oh, the door. The door needs to be there. Cancel building the door. Okay. Cool. That should work just fine. Just need to build some stuff in. And then we can go ahead and put a double bed so that we can start banging. Everybody's kind of doing their thing, but we should be fine. Just throw some more roofing down over there. This will be kind of a hallway, little one, but and we'll need wood floors here as well for all this stuff. And a table. I think we could actually expand this main room. We could make this a dining room and a excuse me, and like an entertainment sitting room area. Ah, man, I don't know why my water bottle makes such a weird noise, but I apologize for that. Okay, yeah, what we'll do is we will expand this, and then we will put a door in right here. Also, we need to assign, so, okay, so new lovers, Anton and Alice. Anton and Alice. Okay, oh, we have two, Iskra and Kepler also wanting to do the dirty, so let's go ahead and make another bed for them. Good thing I made 2 of those slightly larger rooms, huh? Awesome, and that'll leave us with 2 spare barracks-like bedrooms. We'll probably eventually just have those open for guests, but I will need a prison area and a hospital area eventually. We have 439 wood left, so we're doing okay, but we should be careful. We should also add some more batteries down here probably, so we can store more. So we'll add 2 more batteries. Wind Tiber's not blocked by anything. That's not blocked. Okay, we're good there then. And we'll probably build... I don't want to build fully in the mountain, because bad things can happen. but I think as long as we stay out of this turbine's way, maybe make a farm around it, and then have houses down here maybe, and then defenses here, and then we're going to need defenses. We could have defenses across the river, across the stream, or we could have them on our side. Doesn't really matter. Probably actually on our side, because then they could still get in through there or through here. Yeah, that's going to have to be what we do. Rivers do complicate things a bit. Okay, so we have two things, first of all, that I just realized. First of all, I just realized that I need to add a bill to butcher creatures, and I'm just going to have them do it forever, and then the bill to cook simple meals forever for the time being. And then we also are getting a raid, and he's attacking immediately, and it's the suicidal deadbeats. And of course, no matter what difficulty you play on, the first raid is always just one dude with a club, so not really that bad. In fact, it's probably just going to take Kepler to deal with him. I'm just going to send him down there immediately. Deal with him quickly. He will probably be able to capture him. Usually we don't end up killing the first guy, although that doesn't always turn out to be true. Depressive, greedy, kind. So he's greedy and kind, but he's depressive. He's incapable of dumb labor. It's not really that great. 14 intellect's really good, though. It's funny, he's a tribes person with 14 intellect. He's got more intellect than my trained researcher. Come on, get him. There we go. Yep, he's downed, but not dead. Okay, so where is a bed that doesn't have a... Okay, so new lovers is Iskra and Kepler. Iskra and Kepler. So that should free up a few beds. Yep, there we go. So for prisoner, you are going to capture him, and we will unforbid his beer and his club. I don't know if we're going to try and recruit this this fellow, though. We will see. And it's still April, so it's still spring, meaning we should probably start thinking about building... we should probably start building a farm soon. Okay, we're tending to Arison. I don't know if we should recruit him or not, though. Kind, greedy, depressive. He's incapable of dumb labor. So dumb labor is like cleaning and hauling, and that's kind of important. I mean, he's got generally okay stats. Well, not really. I mean, he's a really good crafter. Oh, I guess we could use... Oh, it's a female. It's a girl. I guess we could take her in. I mean... Depressive's bad. Permanent mood effect. Ugh. And kind is okay. Greedy is not the best. It's not as bad as depressive in my personal opinion, though. I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, I'm just going to set Arison to friendly chats, and then we'll see what we decide to do with her later. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put in wood floors here and here, and we will go ahead and haul these rocks out because they are not something that we want to sit there and stare at. Oh, apparently we did kill something. I think it was that hare that I unforbid. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and have them start hunting a few things so that Anton the sniper has something to do. But again, I really don't like the sniper rifles in this game. Unless you're supporting. If you're supporting in the back row, it's not as big of a deal. But there we go. We have a little... I mean, realistically, it's quite an impressive structure that we've built in a couple of days. But we do have a 6-man team, so it's not too surprising. But now the question is, where do I want to farm? So I wish there was more rich soil nearby. So that's mud. That's not rich soil. The closest rich soil is way over here. I mean, that's not the most terrible area. I mean, honestly, we could expand. We could expand to own this whole area here. But in fact, we'll probably do that eventually. It's not a half bad idea, although that could take us a decent amount of time to accomplish. kind of talking to myself, I know. It's a long haul point, though. Generally speaking, it's a long ways from where they sleep. Although if I start putting beds out here, then it's not so bad. Oh, but then we still have this river coming through. Ah, these rivers are annoying. Because you can't build on them. And you can't just put dirt on them. I think you can suck them up eventually, like clear certain watery areas, but it takes a lot of technology. Oh, research bench. That's another thing we need to do. Dealt with that. Heat wave. That's unfortunate. Low food. Yeah, I know. How low? How low? 20 and 3. Really low. Okay. So let's go ahead and build a... Let's go ahead and build a farm. So we can't build around this this windmill, so we might as well use that to our advantage. So it's okay. So we might as well just build a farm right there immediately. No point in not doing that. Eventually we could move a farm over to here if we do end up taking this area, but it's going to require a lot of manpower to hold this whole area, especially with this river cutting a secret path through our area. I mean, we could just build a bunch of turrets, like mine out little areas and build traps and turrets so anybody coming down the water is just instantly going to die, which is a possibility in the future, but right now is not something that we're going to be capable of. Structure, furniture. So we want a table to eat at now. That would be nice. And we will just go ahead and build some chairs around it, like so. Boom. We could move it up one. Yeah, we'll have them do that later. There's enough chairs there for the time being. Okay. So you basically have this going for you, which is good. But Anton, don't start something you're not going to finish, boy. And then let's go ahead and start a growing zone. And for now, we'll just make potatoes. That's what it starts out as, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I have the choice to do corn, potatoes, rice. I don't know. Growing lifetime 4.8 days, or growing time, lifespan 34. I guess I've never read through this stuff before, but potatoes are usually pretty good at surviving, so we'll just do potatoes for the time being, and we can experiment with other things later in our career. The next thing we're going to do is a research bench, crafting, and security systems. In fact, it might be to our advantage with zombies coming to go ahead and... that's a lot of wood. Oh, we're out of wood. Yes, we are. Okay. We'll go ahead and chop those trees down. We'll worry about defenses in a minute. We're not really faced with any threats yet. No zombies have spawned. The raids haven't picked up yet, so we have a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and harvest some of these. Harvest these berry bushes. Why am I doing it this slow way? Let's do it the quick way. All right, what else is there for us to hunt? Let's go ahead and get the turkey, the rat and the coon. Let's get the alpaca. For now, I'm just hunting things that are solo. Like this herd would be great, but sometimes they take revenge and attack you, which is not great when you're just by yourself. We'll just go ahead and kill some rats for now. They're not really effective not really effective time-wise, but I mean, we could. It's not that far from base if he gets in trouble. Let's just hunt those for now and see what happens. Okay, yeah, we need research now. So now we have to decide where our research and crafting is going to be. I'm thinking right in this area. We can build like a hut for such things. So Now I'm just kind of making things look pleasing to the eye. But yeah, if we could get a space back in here that we could build a building into, that would be great. And then we could build a lovely spot there for, or we could do it right here actually as well. Hold on. Let's cancel this. And how about we mine this area? We can expand right here. Still don't know what we're going to do. Jesus, I still don't know what we're going to do with Arison, though. Okay, low food. Food is very, very low, in fact. So I think we will give up on caution and just hunt these guys. Yeah, I think that's fine. Mental breakdown, berserk. Oh, goody. Goody, goody. Alcohol addiction. Alcohol. Okay, so they are not happy at all. It is definitely hot, though. It'd be nice if we could get some air conditioning in here, but it's probably not going to happen. So I think if this prisoner has an alcohol addiction, I think we're going to release them. But I think we will get Kepler and Alice to go deal with him. Okay, Kepler, Arison, what are you doing, huh? Let's hold open when I go through it. Okay, now you have to come through. Oh, there we go. Okay. Capture. There we go. How about you prioritize treating Kepler for the time being? Need joy source. Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and put this in full motion. Probably going to be coming to a bit of a stopping point soon. Let me just take a gander here really quickly. Yeah, probably going to be putting a bit of a stop in soon. We'll see. But all this looks pretty good for the time being. I think I'm going to try and get that research room going, or crafting room, something, and then we'll call it quits. Oh, we do not want to hold that open. We want to fix that as soon as possible. You are probably dying again, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Go ahead and tend to him, too. Okay, there you go. Well, hopefully they're not going to, be mean. Okay, there we go. We're letting Arison go. That's fine. Joy source, that's right. That's what we're going to do. So we'll put some horseshoes out here for people to play around with. And I think we'll put a chess table. We can put a chess table over here somewhere as well. Ah, man, that heat wave sucks though. I don't really have the resources to make a bunch of coolers for the whole area. Oh shit, that's 180 degrees. Ah, there's no air coming through. There's no airflow. Because it's all... Yeah, it's all like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Maybe it will help with the heat, because that's really hot in there right now. We have 412 wood still. Let's go ahead and order you to cut down some more trees. Like that. We still haven't encountered a single zombie though. That's kind of surprising. What are you doing? You're downed again? Oh my god. Go capture him again. Jesus. That was the worst escape attempt ever. Well, it wasn't an escape attempt. I let him go, but he's already downed. Jesus. Alright, well. I guess it is what it is. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a zombie attack. So they're going to burrow their way out of the ground, and then they're going to wander about like so. But that's just a small group of them. But we will need to keep an eye on them, because Lone Anton here is not a good combo with zombies. Once they get agitated and rush him, like, he can shoot from a long ways away, as you can see, but it's really slow. Yeah, that's slow, and it doesn't always even hit, as you can see, even though he's got the best skill. So again, the moment I can get him with an assault rifle, I'm probably going to do that. I don't see any good reason to keep him with a sniper rifle. Gonna put a door there. And we're probably going to put power throughout the building through that line. And we can build a light switch here and a light switch there. That'll be nice for us. Oh, of course, there's a wall already there. What am I doing? But what we can do is something like this for the time being. And how hot is it in here now? 190. Great. Yeah, heat is not escaping properly through that. I guess we can destroy this wood wall and see what happens. There's also jade over here. We could mine that out. Harrison, researcher, is no longer incapable of walking. Good. Then we're going to release you, because I don't want somebody who's got an alcohol addiction in here. Yeah, they're going through alcohol withdrawal already. Ugh. Yeah, that's not a good... It's not a good combo for me. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and put a wood floor down. And let's go ahead and put a researcher table. With a lovely dining chair. I guess we could make stools. But the dining chair is more attractive. We'll just stick with that. And then we need to put a sculptor's table down, or a stonecutter's table down soon as well. Which we could probably do. I mean, I guess I could just expand this whole piece out like this. Let's put a... let's put that table down there, and we will put a... furniture... dining room chair. I just want to start getting rid of some of these block chunks, so that would be nice. Probably going to end this pretty soon. Oh, shit, what's happening? What the fuck, Harrison? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Harrison? You are the worst person at this that I've ever seen. What are you doing with your life? Seriously, first you get downed walking out here, then you get attacked by a lynx. What the fuck? Child, what is wrong with you? Okay, let's give orders to haul urgently. Get those out of here. Yeah. It's just, I like to periodically allow things. I think, yeah, you're going to grab a rat that was killed. Okay, that's fine. Need research project. There we go. So we have a research table now. So we can start a research project. And I think this is where we're going to end it. But what we want to do is we want the turrets. Gun turrets. Okay, so we need microelectronics basics to get that. So we want those to that, and then eventually we can get military grade turrets. And we also want to be able to construct rifles, but that's a bit down there. Okay, so we will research microelectronic basics. That should help. So now she's going to do that. Great. And let's go ahead and add a build, make a small sculpture. Just if anyone has free time, they can go ahead and start on that. We still have some people that are just idle. But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for now. I do appreciate you for joining us for this. It has been fun. But yeah, so again, this is kind of the new structure. It's just kind of a test, doing the streaming and recording at the same time. Then I'll upload the recording to YouTube for anybody that doesn't catch it live. If you want to see it live, my Twitch channel is the Jayger, Jeyger. And if you want to see the YouTube channel, it's just Jayger, spelled the same way, but just Jayger. It's not the Jayger, if you get my drift. But yeah, if you miss one on Twitch, you can always catch up on it on YouTube, or if you want to see it live, you can check out the Twitch stuff. I'm also planning on doing Hearts of Iron. I'm kind of choosing these two less intensive graphical games to see how the quality is like how my computer's handling recording and streaming at the same time while playing the game. Seems to be doing just fine though, but it is a pretty simple game. But yeah. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good one, and I will see you then.